Do you think that government policies are against fundamental rights? Are you interested in molding those policies parallel to the public interest? If yes, Indian Constitution provides a tool named PIL or Public Interest Litigation for the same. Hello everyone, my name is Amri Gupta and intern in the chambers of Himanjali Gautam ma'am. Today I'll be discussing about how to file a PIL. First of all, what is a PIL? A PIL is a legal action initiated by a public-spirited citizen to seek a remedy for disadvantaged sections of society or to inculcate a social change. Who can file a PIL? Any Indian citizen can file a PIL provided that he should have sufficient public interest and not private interest. Even a court can take suo motu cognizance. If the court is satisfied that the PIL is based upon sufficient public interest and is not filed with malafide or political motives, then the PIL will be entertained in a court of law. Against whom it can be filed? A PIL can be filed against any government body, and in case of a private entity, it should be filed against a government body along with the respective private entity. It is to be noted that a PIL cannot be filed solely against a private entity. Where it can be filed? It can be filed under section 226 in the High Court and section 32 in the Supreme Court. It can even be filed under section 133 of CRPC in the Court of Magistrate. When it can be filed? Before filing of a PIL, it is always suggested to consult with the concerned authority regarding issue you are facing. And you should provide that respective authority a particular time limit for the response. And if the response is not sought within that time limit, then you may proceed with the filing of a PIL. Coming to the filing of a PIL, before filing of PIL, you should always consult all the petitioners involved in a PIL and you should research thoroughly about your issue. After consultation, you should move to the documentation and you should collect all the vital information of the issue. Now, after the drafting of a PIL, you may argue your case on your own or you may appoint a lawyer to do on your behalf. If you proceed to argue your case on your own, then you should remember that you should be able to convince an court about your issue and you should be able to make them understand about your issue within the allotted time. Once a PIL is drafted, it needs to be filed. If you want to file your PIL in a High Court, then you should submit 2 copies of the petition to the High Court, to the respective High Court, and 1 copy of the petition to the respondent in advance. And the proof of serving the copy of the petition to the respondent needs to be attached or affixed in the petition. And if you want to file your PIL in Supreme Court, then 5 copies of the petition needs to be submitted to the court, and 1 copy of the petition needs to be submitted to the respondent, which is based upon court's discretion. Additionally, a court fee of ₹50 per respondent is charged while filing of a PIL. For example, if in a case regarding PIL, there are 4 respondents, so 15 to 4 will be the court fee charged while filing of a PIL. PIL is a cost-effective manner to enforce fundamental rights of the downtrodden or disadvantaged section of society, but it needs to be used cautiously to avoid its misuse. If you like today's video, you can hit that like button and share the same among your friends and relatives. You can always drop your queries in the comment section and you may subscribe to the channel.